warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Ade, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about tenses in English and basically explain them one by one to you. Learning tenses can be confusing for most beginners sometimes, but actually, it is not too hard to figure out. Here, I'm going to tell you the differences one by one, so let's check this out. The tense of a verb tells you when someone did something or when something existed or happened. In English, there are three main tenses. First, the present, the past, and the future. The present. The present tense is also called simple present or present simple. It is mainly used in the following ways. 1. To describe things that are currently happening or currently or always the case. For example, I love chocolate cake. My siblings are in Jakarta this week. She has black hair and brown eyes. 2. Talk about something that exists or happens regularly. For example, my brother works at a restaurant every weekdays. It always rains here at my place. I go to school at 7 a.m. every day. 3. To refer to a future situation in certain cases. For example, the train arrives in Jakarta at 6 p.m. I'll make us some tea when we get home. The past. The past tense is also called the simple past or past simple. As its description implies, it's used to talk about things or situations that happened in the past. That is before the present time of speaking. Its main uses are as follows. 1. To refer to an event or situation which happened once or is now finished. For example, I met Hannah yesterday. We ate dinner together. They walked from school to my house. Told me that before. 2. Describe a situation that lasted for a longer time in the past and is now finished. For example, she went to college for 4 years. My family lived in Jakarta. She loved him for ages but never told him. 3. Talk about an event that happened regularly or repeatedly but is now over. For example, she called for help over and over again. He ate out every night last week. I phoned him 3 times today. The future. The future tense is used to refer to things that haven't yet happened at the present time of speaking, but which are due, expected, or likely to occur in the future. Here are the main situations in which the future is used. 1. To give or ask for information about the future. For example, you will be in Sydney tomorrow. How long will the journey take? Okay, I'll write that report on Tuesday. 2. To talk about things that are likely or possible to happen in the future, which aren't completely certain. For example, I think she'll come home soon. He won't stay married to her for long. He'll never lose weight if you eat too much. 3. To refer to conditional situations, namely things that will or may happen if something else occurs. For example, if it's cold, I won't go swimming. You'll get stressed out if you work all the time. 4. Make promises or threats, or to state decisions at the time of speaking. For example, fine, I'll be there soon. Are you going into town? We'll give you a lift. I'll never speak to you again. Just to let you know that the future is formed with will or shall and the infinitive of the verb without to. Continuous and perfect tenses. There are 2 further types in tenses. They are the continuous and the perfect. These tenses are sometimes referred to as aspects rather than tenses. The term aspect is used in grammar to talk about the form of the verb that shows. For example, whether the action happens once or repeatedly, is completed or still continuing. 1. Continues. These tenses, also called progressive tenses, are used to talk about actions that continue for a period of time. They are formed with the relevant tense of the auxiliary verb to be and the present participle of the main verb. There are 3 main continuous tenses. The present continues, I am working. The past continues, I was working. The future continues, I will be working. 2. Perfect. Perfect tenses are typically used to talk about actions that are completed by the present or a particular point in the past or future. They are formed with the relevant tense of the auxiliary verb to have and the past participle of the main verb. There are 3 main perfect tenses. The present perfect, I have worked. Past perfect, I had worked. Future perfect, I will have worked. Perfect continues. There's a final set of tenses which combine features of the perfect and continuous tenses. They are formed and used as follows. 1. Present perfect continues. I have been working. This is used to talk about how long something has continued up till now. For example, I have been working there for a week. 2. The past perfect continues. I had been working. This is used to talk about something which continued up to a particular moment in the past and is now completed. For example, I had been working there for a week before I resigned. 3. The future perfect continues. I will have been working. This is used to talk about something which is expected to end by a particular time in the future. For example, by September, I will have been working there for 4 months. Here's a simpler way of it. Okay guys, so I think that's all the video for today. I hope by this you'll get more information about tenses in English, and hopefully this video will be helpful for all of you or other people around you who are currently trying to improve their English. Thanks so much guys for watching. If you like this video, feel free to hit the like button and share to your friends and family. You can also subscribe to my channel for upcoming videos and click the bell button to get a faster notification. See ya in the next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.